What's up everybody? It's your boy, Stephen Blake, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be centered around my daily swimming routine, which I'll be walking you guys through and doing a little bit of narration while you are viewing it. So a little bit of a backstory is I actually got into swimming when I was back in high school. I was a swimmer and then also a tennis player. So I did the tennis in the spring and then swimming in the fall. And races that I typically were involved in, I think it was the 500 free, which is the long distance race, and then also the 200 IM medley. So you were on a team with 4 of the people, and each individual person would be doing a certain stroke. Usually my daily workout routine involves swimming, so there are times when I'll actually do 2-a-day workouts. First in the gym, doing arms, legs, or abs, and then afterwards I will go for a swim just to kind of help my body relax. I really wanted to just accelerate the process for which I was, building muscle and getting tone and losing weight as well. And before we go, I would actually like to introduce a new segment that I got a lot of positive feedback for in my last vlog. We can title this segment the verse of the day, where I will just read you guys a piece of scripture that really spoke to me. It's Isaiah 26:4 that says, "Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord is the rock eternal." For me in particular, it's really difficult to trust God sometimes because you don't really know the master plan and what's going on behind the scenes, but I really lean on verses like that because I look at where I've been in the past and I know that He has my entire future already played out for me. So if anything, I would just like to have this be some words of encouragement for you guys and whoever's watching this, that whatever you're going through right now, I just want you to know that God has a plan, that He knows exactly where you've been, where you're going, and where you're at right now, and that He's always watching, always taking care of you, and He's always looking out for you no matter what's going on in your life. And kind of a bonus verse, I guess, because it's on the front of my Bible, is Jeremiah 29:11, which says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future." I mean, that's just further proof that He knows what your future's like. He's not trying to harm you. He wants to prosper you and to lift you up and really fulfill whatever it is, the purpose that He has for you in your life. I guess that's about it, so let's just hop right into the rest of the swimming routine. Before I hop into the pool, I spend about 10 to 15 minutes in the sauna to really help me get relaxed and focused before my workout. Then for my warm-up, I am focusing on 500 freestyle, so really making sure that you're doing nice, smooth, long strokes, as well as kicking while you're doing those strokes, and keeping your eyes and your head level and horizontal to the pool. And it's the same sort of concept with breaststroke. We want to make sure you're doing nice, long, smooth strokes and making sure that when your arms come up, your legs come up as well. And now it's time for suicides. So suicides are essentially holding your breath from one end of the pool to the other and swimming underwater. I would highly suggest someone who's first starting out swimming to really not focus so much on this, but if you have been swimming for a while, it's a pretty good exercise to work on your breathing. Then after that, we're going to do a little bit of a cool down with some freestyle action. And now we've got some boogie board action going on. So this is going to be breaststroke kicks underwater to really make sure you're focusing on your leg movement and not so much your arms. But you want to make sure your arms are straight, nice and horizontal, and that you're really focusing on your breathing while you're doing that. And then we are going to go on our back and focus on dolphin kicks. So for this exercise, the majority of your movement is going to be through your hips and through your abs as well. So you're going to be feeling a lot of the action going on in your abdomen, making sure your arms are nice and straight, keeping your chin pointed up to the ceiling and your eyes as well. And side shuffles are a great water aerobic exercise to do, especially if you're first starting out in the swimming pool. So really working on making sure that your back is nice and straight, that you're facing forward, and that your shoulders are back, and that you're just going nice side to side action. Ah yes, the bunny hops. So for this exercise, you're going to be on the tip of your toes, bouncing up and down throughout the length of the pool. So making sure your back is nice and straight, you're looking forward, focused on your breathing, and if you're doing the exercise correctly, you're going to feel the majority of the burn in your calves as well as your glutes. And then after the bunny hops, I'm going to do a 200 choice cool down. So this is whatever stroke you feel like doing and you're most comfortable with after you finished and completed with your workout. So really, this one is going to be nice and slow and steady and at your pace. Don't feel rushed by any means when you're doing this. And here is a complete breakdown of the entire swimming workout that I've just completed. Then for our Pete's Day resistance, we have hot tub time. And that is a wrap. Thank you all so much for watching my first ever swim vlog, and comment down below what your favorite swim stroke is. And one more thing before I go, I would like to shamelessly plug my Patreon page. If you have not already checked it out, I highly suggest doing so. It is the best way, if you do enjoy the content of my channel, to support me in everything I do, because I do it all for you guys. Alright, I think we're about done. Yep, that's about it. Okay, bye.